Just released show how many schools across the state are struggling to get kids to go to class. So what can the schools actually do about it? In tonight's Fix My Schools report, 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell takes us to one school that has successfully taken on the problem.
Before kids can succeed in school, they have to get to school. So new school numbers on absenteeism just released by the State Center for Education Performance and Information raise concerns. The schools dealing with the most absenteeism are often in poorer neighborhoods. In Metro Detroit, the worst numbers are in the Education Achievement Authority, a district created by the state to operate the most struggling schools in Detroit. 68% of kids are chronically absent and miss at least 10 days a year. Compare that to Birmingham schools, where the number is 12%. But it isn't all about economics. When you look at the numbers, one school district really stands out. The Fitzgerald Public School District saw double-digit improvements in its chronic absenteeism rate over the course of 3 years. School leaders say it's no accident.
It's not surprising, only because we focused on it.
Dr. Carl Schultz is Executive Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Programming at Fitzgerald Public Schools in Warren. About 44% of kids were chronically absent 3 years ago. Last year, the number dropped to 30%. He says it's because 4 years ago, the district came up with a plan. It now has a health center, so kids don't miss school to go to the doctor's office. It has a mediation program. It teaches empathy, prevents fights, and thereby out-of-school suspensions, which can lead to absenteeism as kids fall behind and feel disenfranchised.
I'm not saying we don't have fights. We are a traditional high school, middle school, elementary program, but we have so fewer fights here in this district than any place I've ever been prior. We know that culture of the building is going to make a difference. And again, if students feel safe when they're here, if they feel like they have an ally, they have a partner in the school district, they're going to want to be here. And then parents are going to want to get up and bring their kids in.
In Warren, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.